Welcome everyone to Belinda's Country Living. Today, with the holidays approaching, I decided to make a no-bake peanut butter fudge. It's 4 ingredients, very easy. I mean, it is so easy, your 4-year-old could do it, and it turns out absolutely fabulous, delicious, very moist. I got this recipe out of one of the cookbooks, one of the churches, local churches, I picked up at a yard sale, and I always cut the recipes out and put them on my card. So the recipe is very, very simple and easy. You will need 1 cup of smooth peanut butter. I like to use Jif. And 1 cup of unsalted butter. I use stick butter, so you'll need 2 sticks of butter. What I've got today is Blue Bonnet. You will need a teaspoon of vanilla, and you will need confectionate sugar. You'll need 4 cups. Very simple, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to put the peanut butter in a large bowl that will fit in your microwave. 1 cup of peanut butter. I'm in my comfy clothes. I got a lot of cooking I want to do. I'm going to do this peanut butter fudge, and then I'm going to do some banana nut bread, and I'm going to make a cheese bowl. I'm here. I got the house to myself today. No grandkids. Got my phones turned off. So there's 1 cup of peanut butter. Put that in your glass dish, or whatever you got that you can use in the microwave. Get all of that goodness out of there. I'm going to scrape the whole thing out of there. Okay. Now you're going to put 1 cup of butter, which is equals to 2 sticks of butter. 2 sticks is 1 cup. Now my butter is softened, so if you're just getting it out of the refrigerator, excuse me, you might want to cut these up in little chunks. Put that in there. And you want to put this in the microwave for 2 minutes. Now, while that is cooking or heating up, you want to make sure that that peanut butter and the butter is all melted and it's smooth. In a separate glass bowl, or whatever bowl you have, always use the glass. You want to put 4 cups powdered sugar, confectionate sugar. You want 4 cups. And this must be sifted. I like to use a spoon to fill this up. I'm in my comfy clothes today, so I just slapped on an apron. I'm in my pajamas. It's cold outside, so I'm not doing a cooking show or anything like that. And this is how we cook in my kitchen. So there's 1 cup. This is a little slow process here. And I like to pack it down. I want to make sure I get exactly. And there's 2 cups. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Trying to keep warm. It's really cold here. It's like -7 degrees. There's 3 cups. I heard my microwave go off. I'm doing this with a spoon because my measuring cup won't fit in this container. And there's 4 cups to be exact. I'm going to go over, I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to go over and check the peanut butter. And as you can see, the butter and everything's melted. Just get your spatula and we'll stir that around until that peanut butter and everything is incorporated very well. This year's been really a bad year. I've had COVID, pneumonia, flu. I've got allergies so bad. So this is pretty much, as you can see, stir that up real good. And I think 2 minutes really done this. And I'm going to put that back in the microwave for about another 30 seconds. And then while that's continuing, we're going to sift this powdered sugar, confectionate sugar, call it whatever. This can get a little messy. That's why I like to keep a towel here. And I mean, this peanut butter fudge is very simple and very good. It's good if you have smaller children. Go ahead and get them in the kitchen. The reason why you want this sifted, see all that's left in there. Set that aside. And now this is really, it's ready. It's real creamy. Stir it up again. I like to use a bigger spatula for this. So I'm switching. And all you do is you add your confectionate sugar, powdered sugar, and add that to this mixture of peanut butter and butter. You also want to add a teaspoon of vanilla. I make this every year. It's my little dog barking. And I've never had any complaints. And just stir that up. Mix it up real well. and it will be a little thick starting out, but this sugar will melt and you'll just have a real smooth, everything. It just, as you can see, everything will just come together quite well. Now you want to use about an 8x8 baking dish, any kind of dish that you have. Stir that up real well. You don't want any lumps in this at all. None whatsoever. Just keep working that in. We're going to my son's tomorrow evening for our Christmas dinner. So I'll be doing this and the banana nut bread, cheese ball. Now, this is what this looks like when it's all done. Now you just get your pan. I'm using a small pan. Now you can use a little bit bigger one if you like smaller pieces, in which I've already made one prior to this, and it's a little bit bigger pan because I like to use the get real small chunks because this is rich. So what you want to do is line your pan with wax paper or parsnip paper, whatever you have. Go ahead and flip that over your pan. And just tear that piece off and put it on the bottom side of your pan and crease it. This is going to go inside your pan. Okay, just like that. Then you're going to take a pair of scissors and you're going to cut the corners out. This will let the wax paper fit perfectly in the bottom. Cut it out, we're square. This is what it's going to look like. You want to do all four corners. It doesn't have to be perfect. A little time consuming, but it's worth it. This will just lay right down in the bottom of your pan. Just like this. And then what I like to do is take some pan and spray the bottom of my pan. And this is going to help the wax paper adhere to the bottom of the pan. Smooth it out. Now I know a lot of people say, why don't you just go ahead and put it in? Well, look how smooth that is. If you don't use that pan in the bottom of it, then it'll just be all wrinkled. And you don't want that. Go ahead and fold everything over. This will help you later on when the fudge is done. It'll lift that fudge right out of the pan. Okay, so now we're going to take the peanut butter peanut butter fudge, mix it again, and just dump it in. Just like that. And then just smooth it out. Best you can. Now this is going to be a little thick in squares when it's done, but that's okay. I didn't have another bigger pan, so. And smooth it out. And this is what it looks like. Yummy, yummy. Now take some saran wrap. You want to cover this up before you put it in the refrigerator. Cover the bottom of it up. Smooth that out, just like that. Go ahead and fold these over, the end pieces. Seal it tight, just like that. Pop it in the refrigerator for a couple hours, bring it out, cut it up. And like I said, I've already made one prior to this video. So we are going to take this out. Look how good that looks. And they should just pop right out of there. Just lift it right out. Just like that. Move the pan over. And what we're going to do is cut them in squares. Cut them as big as you would like. Use a large knife, about the size of your square here. And cut them. I like to cut them maybe in about inch pieces. Just like so. Now I want to get a paper towel. Each time I cut, I like to wipe the edge of the knife off. And just keep cutting. Now these are small pieces, but they're it's very rich. And this goes a long ways. You're just going to have to try it. And you'll see how easy this is. People will love it. Your guests will absolutely love it. By the way, don't forget to like my videos and share. And please subscribe. And that way you'll get notified when I do other videos. And this peanut butter you put in a tin can, seal it up real good, will last 2 to 3 weeks. You will have no problem. You just wrap it up real good, seal it. Man, this come out of a cookbook that I got at a yard sale. It's from a local church. And they always put in good old time recipes. And if you're like me, these days I don't want to stay over the stove with a candy thermometer. Who's got time for that anymore? This makes a lot. We get roughly you're getting 50 pieces of, say, 1 inch square. So out of this pan, you're going to get 50 pieces. I have to try it. Very good. Look at that. Now, I want you to try this. And I'm going to read the recipe off for you. 1 cup of smooth peanut butter. 1 cup of unsalted butter. And cut in pieces. That's only if it's cold butter. I left mine out at room temperature. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now that's optional. 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. 4 cups of confectionate sugar. Must be sifted. You just put your peanut butter, your cup of peanut butter, and your cup of butter in the microwave for 2 minutes. Then stir it up really well. Put it in the microwave for another 30 seconds. And then you want to add your 4 cups of sifted confectionate or powdered sugar, as some would call it. You want to put that in there, incorporate that, stir it up till it's real smooth. But put some pan in the bottom of your 8x8, and then put you some wax paper in the bottom of that. As you can see, that helps you get that out of your pan. No cleanup. Just wipe her out. So till the next time, please try this. I'm sure you all will love it, and it's so easy to make. Till the next time, y'all have a nice day, and keep warm and be safe.